Om Shanti. Good morning once again. Brother Leonard, you may please open your videos. And there's one more.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Good
Brother
morning.
Leonard. So it's a very stormy, rainy day. And the audio is not connected to another device. You may please exit and come in. I said the audio of a person, the other one is device is not connected. It's open. Audio is open and it's working.
I'm not here.
You're not able to hear. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Are you able to hear now? Are you able to hear now? Brother Leonard, are you able to hear now? Hello? Are you able to hear? Is it audible? Please confirm. Till then, I would like to share that day before yesterday on Mama's Day, we all in Africa, about 138 to 140.
I don't know. I cannot hear you. I don't know if you are hearing me. It's just cracking. I can't hear anything.
Able to hear you,
Your voice,
and also
your voice is cracking. I don't know if you are hearing me.
I'm able to hear you, and also the audio is functioning at my end. I think there is some net problem at your end, because here internet is also okay and the mic is also working. Brother Leonard has to go and come. Yes, I think now is it audible, Brother Leonard? Because you should be hearing now at least.
I am not hearing you. Let me change the network and see if it's from network. Let me change to another network.
Yes. So when the bhog is offered, all of us together, it was 3:30 a.m. Nigeria time, and rest of the countries like West and East Africa and Nairobi, different time zones. After offering bhog, Vedanti Didi has brought the trans message, appreciating and giving greetings, appreciating of offering bhog together, and at the same time giving greetings of Mama's Day, has brought the message that Baba said, especially to all the souls in Africa, that you all are jewels of victory. Wherever you are at present, in Baba's remembrance, whatever you are doing, you will attain victory. So Baba said that give your time in spending in solitude and remembrance. The more the remembrance, the more will be our success, Baba said. And today's Murli is all about tapasya, tapasya, tapasya. Tapasya means intense meditation. Intense meditation, when we hear about it in the world, we see people going to caves, mountain tops, ocean banks, or forest, and they spend the time in solitude. But Baba is giving a beautiful and a powerful, deep definition of tapasya. That tapasya means to say, I'm yours and you are mine. Tapasya means to constantly experience that supersensuous joy. And tapasya means to dance and sing with lightness and experiencing the light and might form of the self. And should be visible to others as well. Baba said, tapasya means one but none. But none. Just one. No one but one. Yes. So today's Murli is the Avyakt Murli of Diwali. So you know Deepavali is a festival of light celebrated in India. In 1991, October 26th, Diwali is celebrated, and during that time Baba spoke these Avyakt versions. The essence of Avyakt Murli is happiness is the practical fruit of tapasya. Today, Baghdada is seeing all his royal tapasvi children. You are tapasvis and you also have a right to the kingdom. Therefore, you are tapasvi kings, tapasvi Raj. Tapasya means to have a right to your kingdom. Tapasya makes you into kings. All of you have become kings, have you not? What fruit does the power of tapasya will give? It changes you from being dependent into those who have a right. That is, it makes you into kings. This is why it has been remembered that you claim the fortune of your kingdom through tapasya. How elevated your fortune is. No one in the entire cycle can claim such fortune. Your fortune is so great that you have made the bestower of fortune belong to you. Brother, your fortune is so great that you made the bestower of fortune belong to you. There is no need for each of you to ask for a different type of fortune individually. Give me the fortune of money. Give me the fortune of relationship. Give me the fortune of food. You don't need to ask different types of fortune separately, individually. You have claimed all types of fortune from the bestower of the fortune as your inheritance. An inheritance is never asked. In the inheritance, it should be claimed. Inheritance should not be asked. The bestower of fortune himself has given you all the fortune. So we claim on the basis of our dharana. Tapasya means that the soul says, I am yours and you are mine. This is called tapasya. With the power of this tapasya, you have made the bestower of fortune belong to you. The Father, the bestower of fortune, also says, I am yours. So, how elevated your fortune is. Together with receiving fortune, you have now also received self-sovereignty. Together with the fortune from the bestower of fortune, we also have received self-sovereignty. Your future kingdom of the world depends on your self-sovereignty. This is why you are Tapasvi Raj, Tapasvi kings. Baghdada is also pleased to see all the children who have a right to the kingdom. Do you remember what you said in devotion? for many birds in front of Baba. What did we sing in devotion? In front of different idols in different forms, thinking that it is God. What did we say? Baba, make it come, I belong to you. What else? What did we say in the path of devotion to Baba? For many, many birds, Baba is asking again, do you remember or have you forgotten? You said again and again, I am your slave. I am your slave. I am your slave. The Father says, my children and slaves, you are the children of the Almighty Authority. So, does it suit you to be slaves? This is why instead of I am your slave, what experience did the Father give you? What experience did the Father give you? He gave you the experience of I am yours. So from slaves, you become kings. When God says, I belong to you, I am yours, then we are the most richest, that God belongs to us. What more? That's why Baba says you are kings, you are not slaves. You don't become slaves at any time, even now, do you? The old sanskars of being a slave don't ever emerge. Do they emerge? When we think that we are the children of God, when the supreme authority, almighty authority belongs to me, so we will become slaves or we will become kings. Kings. Do you become slaves of Maya? Okay, we don't become slaves of God. But do you become slaves of Maya? A king can never become a slave. Your slavery has finished. Has it finished, or do you sometimes enjoy it? Enjoy little anger, little greed, little jealousy or hatred, whatever it is. Do we enjoy any more of all of that? We don't. So Baba says, do you enjoy being a slave to Maya? The power of tapasya is very elevated. What tapasya do you do? Do you work hard to have tapasya? Even to do tapasya, many people make a lot of effort. They do a lot of hard work. Have to do tapasya to do at least 2 hours, 3 hours. So Bab Dada has told you what tapasya is. It is to celebrate with pleasure. Tapasya is a celebration with pleasure. Tapasya means to sing and dance very easily, merrily, that is all. Is singing and dancing difficult or easy? Brother? Is singing and dancing difficult or easy?
Very difficult.
Very easy. So let me see after the class how you will dance. Is it entertainment or is it labor?
Entertainment.
Entertainment. It is entertainment, is it not? What do you do when you are doing tapasya? The practical fruit of tapasya is happiness. What happens in happiness? What happens in happiness? What happens in happiness?
Yeah.
You dance.
Dance.
Do you not? So tapasya means to dance in happiness and to sing praise of the Father's and your original and eternal form. You have to sing the praise of Father's and yours, original and eternal form. How great this song is. How easy it is. For this, you don't have to worry whether your throat is okay or not. You know, to sing, people really adjust their throat and they get trained and they are professionals. Baba says, you don't need a throat to sing this song. You can constantly sing this song and still your throat will not be tired because this is a song of mind, isn't it? It's a dance of soul, it's a dance of mind and intellect. Continue to dance in constant happiness. Let the mind dance in constant happiness. To dance and sing, how easy it is. The heads of those who make even tiny mistakes, they become heavy. The heads of those who make tiny mistakes, mistake makes them heavy. Baba says, no one's head should ever get heavy in Brahman life. If there is confusion, there is headache. If there is tension, there is headache. Headache, heaviness of head. And if there is mistake, all the more heaviness in the head. No one's head should ever get heavy in Brahman life. Did the heads of those who built the hospital get heavy? And at that time, the hospital was built. And so Baba is asking, you built such a big, did you see Baba's hospital? Global hospital, it's huge, big hospital. So Baba is asking, you built such a big hospital, did your head get what heavy? The trustees are sitting in front of Baba. Are your heads heavy? Since the father is Karan Karavanhar, what burden do you have? God is responsible. What burden do you have? Being an instrument is just creating a means of making your own fortune. Just to say, I am instrument, and to stand responsibly, the one who is getting it done is he. Effort is his. But if we offer ourselves, Baba says, that's what you are doing, nothing else. And so you make your fortune. What responsibility do you have? It is when you consider it to be your responsibility instead of father's that your head becomes heavy. When you consider it as your responsibility instead of father's, your head becomes heavy. If the Almighty Authority is your companion, would there be heaviness, Brother Funsha? So you just make a small mistake. What is the small mistake that we make, Brother Prince? What is the small mistake that we make? Baba said, you just made a small mistake. What is the mistake? Brother, okay? What is the small mistake that we made, Brother Funsha?
It's happiness.
Yeah, we didn't have happiness. But why are we not having happiness? Because we made a small mistake. Happiness is not there because the head is heavy.
Yes.
The head is heavy because we made a mistake. And what is that mistake? Instead of thinking that he is responsible, we start thinking that we are responsible for everything.
So instead of thinking who is responsible.
He is responsible. We started thinking it is my responsibility to do work. It is my responsibility, mine. So then the head gets heavy. Baba says this is a very big mistake to even think that mine. When you consider it to be your responsibility, your head becomes heavy. Brahmin life is to dance and sing and experience pleasure, whether it is doing service with actions or whether it is doing service with words. Service is a game. Service is a game. Service isn't anything else. It is a game. Some games are played with the intellect and some are lighter games, but they are still games. Do your heads become heavy with an intellectual game? You're playing a brain game where only mind is involved. But does it get really heavy if you use your brain too much? In a game, you don't get heavy. You enjoy all the more. Like these digital games are there of words building, or with water, something. They're very creative games in digital mobiles. So they keep playing, playing, playing. If they lose, they will get more inspiration to play. If they are winning, they get more inspiration to gain more points to win and become number one. So Baba says, though you are applying your intellect a lot, but you will never get tired because it is a game. So you are playing all of these things. You are not working. You are playing games. No matter how big a task that requires thought is, or how much work that requires attention there is for a soul who is a master almighty authority, everything is a game. No matter how much attention you are putting through your thoughts, no matter how much big the task is, but still, what is it? It's a game. You are playing, God is doing. Who is doing? Baba is doing everything. And what am I doing? I'm playing. Is it like this? Or do you get tired just doing a little? The majority of you are tireless, but sometimes you get a little tired. You can be awake whole night and also do bhakti and service. But sometimes you get tired, whether it is the treasure of time, whether it is the treasure of thoughts, whether it is the treasure of words, whether it is the treasure of actions. If you use the method of experimenting with yoga, please double underline this sentence. If you do use the method of experimenting with yoga, each treasure will continue to increase. These are all treasures. What are the treasures? What are the treasures? Thoughts, words, actions, time, physical health. All five are our treasures Baba mentioned today. So Baba says, in this tapasya year of tapasya, you have been experimenting with yoga. Accumulate power and give power. Experiment, use the yoga power in your actions. What did you experiment with? You have to experiment with each one of these treasures. The treasures that getting accumulated, we have to apply them in action. How can you experiment? Baba is also teaching us. How do you experiment with your thoughts, time, words, actions, physical health? There needs to be less usage of any treasure, but greater attainment. There had to be, how do you have to use? What is the method? Use less, attain much. That is the method. There are only two business rules that Baba is teaching today in the business of life. Use your treasures less, but attain as much, greater attainment. Number two, experiment using the method of doing less labor and achieving greater success. Rule number two, experiment using the method of doing less labor, achieve greater success. Less labor, greater success, and less usage of treasure, greater attainment. For instance, take time or take thoughts. These are the elevated treasures that you have. Let there be less use of thoughts, but greater attainment. An ordinary person can experience success or attainment after 2 to 4 minutes of thinking. They keep thinking about what they want to do, and then they go and do. But you need to be able to do it in 1 or 2 seconds. In the Sakar form, Brahma Baba also used to call this. What is the slogan that Brahma Baba used to have? Yes, and one more. What is the slogan Brahma Baba used? less expenditure, and greater glorification. Less expenditure. Kam kharcha wala nasha. That's why we know we wear white dress. Simple. Everything is simple. Our hairstyle, simple, especially for sisters. You have to take a center this thing and just put a plait. No other hairstyles. So a lot of money saved hairstyling things. So Baba said that less expenditure and greater glorification. Let there be less expenditure, but let there be 100-fold attainment. 100-fold attainment. What will happen through this? Whatever saving there has been, whether in time or thoughts, you will be able to use the saving you have accumulated to serve others. If you want to do service, you need to have an accumulated treasure of time, accumulated treasure of thoughts, accumulated treasure of words. And how do you accumulate? Saving or accumulating. How do you save? You have to spend less, then you can save more, isn't it? This is how you increase your treasures. So using less thoughts, that's what the two rules. Less thoughts, more, greater success, more attainment. Who is able to give donation and perform charity? Who is it? Who is going to give donation and do charity? Baba has already done on us. But now who is going to do for the world?
Yes.
Yes. Me, I, we. Now those who have saved wealth, they only can donate. Who can donate? Who can do charity? Not everybody. Those who have, they can do charity. If you want to donate wealth, you have to accumulate, save wealth. Isn't it, sister? If you want to donate time, you have to save time. Then only you will have time for others. If you use everything for yourself, if you use up everything you earn, you cannot give donation or perform charity. This is called the experiment of yoga. In less time, there are greater results. With fewer thoughts, let there be greater experiences. In less time, there is greater results. In fewer thoughts, let there be greater experiences. Only then can you use all the treasures for others. In this way, use fewer words and actions and attain greater success. Only then would it be called a wonder. If you're able to do this, attain greater success in less thoughts, in less time, less treasures you're spending, Baba says it is called as wonder. There's no effort, there's no labor. The attainment is too much. The Baba says it is called as wonder. What wonder did Baba perform? Baba says, whose wonder? Bab Dada's wonder. But what wonder did Bab Dada perform? What did Baba create in such a short space of time? This is why you say that is what that it was a wonder. And in a short time, attaining big, it is a wonder. In return for one, you experience. In return for one, you experience multi-million-fold attainment. And this is why you say, Baba, you performed wonders, Brother Ullah. Didn't we sing this song? Baba, you performed wonders. You are wonderful. Just as the treasures and attainments from Baba give greater experience, just as the treasures and attainments that we received from Baba, they really did wonders. Yes? Sister Onko, you have experience of it? They really did wonders. And so these treasures and attainments from Baba, they gave us a great experience. In the same way, all of you must experiment with yoga power. As Baba's power did wonders and gave greater experiences to us, we need to use this yoga power. It is not just a song. What do you sing? Mr. Fausa dances to this song with full of intoxication after every Baba's meeting. Can you guess what is the song? Even Sister Okoya dance, clap and dance and dance and dance. What is this song? Oh, Baba apne kamal kar diya, sara jeevan ka kamal kar diya, which means kamal, means wonders. Oh, Baba. So everyone dance. This is a song that is played after Baba's meeting. Everyone dance here. I saw everyone dancing like that. So Baba says that it is not just a song that Baba, you have performed wonders, you have performed wonders. You are also those who perform wonders, isn't it? Baba says. You are also those who perform wonders, and you do perform them. What was the result of the majority that was seen during tapasya? What was the result of the majority, those who were doing tapasya? The zeal and enthusiasm of tapasya is good. There is also success. There is also attention, but you use the treasures more for yourself. There is also attention. There is also success, but accumulation for the future. Because you use all the treasures for yourself. To have experiences yourself is a good thing. To have experiences for yourself is a good thing. But the year of tapasya has also been given for world service as well as for yourself. This whole year is not just for yourself. You have to perform intense meditation, not only for yourself, but also to the whole world. Spread the vibrations of tapasya into the world more quickly, again and again. Sit in meditation and spread those vibrations. Let the atmosphere of yoga power be created in the world, under the canopy of which everyone will be protected from Maya. Increase the speed of the experiments of yoga in the laboratory of experience. These are the 2 points which touched me the most. Number 1 is increase the experiments of yoga in the laboratory of your mind experiences. At the present time, all souls need to experience the transformation of the atmosphere through your powerful vibrations. Everyone wants. In fact, they will call and tell, I'm not well, I'm having problem. Please do some meditation for me. At least every day one call is must. And that's what I'm experiencing. There's a sister whom I spoke on phone more than 15 years before. And this morning, soon after Amrit Vela, there's a message, sister, my father is not well, very serious. Please meditate for him. Please pray for him. There is a sister in Mumbai.
Yeah.
I spoke to her. We didn't see each other. Just spoke to her on phone and few Baba's versions. She felt nice, but she couldn't continue her course and all. Then I had to leave Mumbai. So I connected her to the center. She couldn't make time to go. But now her father is extremely sick, ill, and she knows. She calls and says, please pray for me. People would like to have your vibrations. That's what Baba is saying. When you experiment at the present time, all souls need the experience of transformation of the atmosphere through your powerful vibrations. This is why you must increase these experiments even more. There are many cooperative children here. This cooperation will change into yoga. Cooperation will change into yoga. One variety of yogis is of those who are loving and cooperative. Please listen to this. Very interesting. Baba is talking about 3 types of yogis. So the first type of yogi are those who are cooperative, loving and cooperative, snehi, sahyogi. And second is of those who are cooperative and yogi. They come in contact, they cooperate, then they become yogis. First, they're only loving contact. And when they have love for the center, family, sisters, service, then they become a cooperative soul. From cooperative soul, they become a yogi soul. These are the things. The third is of those constant yogis who experiment. People become yogis, but this is the final stage. They become yogis from the loving and cooperative souls, but they have to become a prayogi, means a yogi who experiments with the yoga power. Now, each of you should ask yourself, who am I? However, Bab Dada has love for all the 3 varieties of children. Many children's vibration reach Bab Dada. There are different varieties of vibrations. Do you know what kind has reached the Father? There are many different types of vibrations you are sending to Baba all through the day. So, do you know what type of vibrations Baba is receiving from all of us nowadays? What type of vibrations Baba is receiving? You are those who understand with a signal, are you not? Baba is giving a signal. Do you know what vibrations you are sending to me? What is the season for everything that is happening during the year of Tapasya? Baba is asking, what is the reason for everything that is happening during this year of Tapasya? Whatever is happening in this year, many a times people discuss and speak about, describe and speak about the problems, financial problem, no money, less money, or money is there but not with me. Somebody has to give debts, credited, isn't it? So people have a lot of problems, and Brahmins also have problems of the same kind. So Baba says that what is the reason for all these things, everything that is happening in this year of Tapasya? You are carrying out a huge project of service. At that time it was Global Hospital. So huge, it's a huge project. You know, to run a hospital is not ordinary. What is the reason for this? Some think that this is fruit of tapasya. Some think that doing big tasks is the fruit of your tapasya. Some also think, whereas others wonder why all of these things has to be going on doing when it is the year of tapasya. Sit and do tapasya. Why do you want to do service? That's what. There are 2 types of people. One who thinks the service is the fruit of tapasya. The second is those who think that this is the fruit of, who think that why all of this is being done during the year of tapasya. Baba receives both types of vibrations. However, the fast speed of time and the fulfillment of any needs from the vibrations of tapasya are the fruit of the power of tapasya. Fruit of the power of tapasya. What are the 2 things? Number 1, the fast speed of time and the fulfillment of needs. All will be done only through vibrations. Fast speed of time. Time is moving very fast. If you don't move along with the time, you become part of the debris. So Baba says time is moving very fast, number 1. Two is your needs also have to be fulfilled in time. What is the need of the soul, Brother Funshu? What is the need of the soul at this time?
Happiness. Happiness.
Time is moving fast, which means end is close. So what is the need of this time of the soul? Brother Prince? Hmm? So what is the need? You need to connect. Why? What is the purpose of connection? What is attainment of connection? That is, you need to become pure. Time is very less.
Pure.
Souls need to be purified in order to return home. Time is very less. Time is going very fast. And the need of the soul have to be fulfilled. And that is only possible through the vibrations of tapasya. In fulfillment of any needs from the vibrations of tapasya are the fruit of the power of tapasya. You will have to eat the fruit, will you not? You like to eat fruit? You like to eat the fruit? Baba is asking, will you not eat the fruit?
Yes, we eat it.
So we eat all types of fruit, but when will you eat the fruit of the power of your tapasya? Now you have to eat. Now also is a part of the 21 births. So even now you have to eat the fruit of your power of tapasya. That's the more intense meditation you do. Whatever the fruit it comes, you have to use it now as well for world service as well. The drama is showing that tapasya, drama will show both the things. Number one, that tapasya can easily fulfill all your needs at the right time. Do you understand? Very deep. Whatever you need, it will be fulfilled at the right time if you do tapasya. Otherwise, your needs will be fulfilled, but not at the right time. And no tapasya, no needs will be fulfilled. No time it will be fulfilled. We have to leave the body with lot of desires, unresolved issues, unaccomplished tasks, and unfulfilled dreams. How sad it is to live like that. So we create our own sadness and we suffer leaving the body. The soul has, that is the punishment that we create to ourselves. No contentment, no peace. People will say RIP, RIP, because there's no peace in our life. The one who is living has no peace. Everyone says rest in peace, rest in peace. But to rest in peace, we have to now invest in peace. Without investing, how can we rest in peace? Am I right, sister? So Baba says, there cannot be the question, why is this happening? Don't ask any question about whatever is happening in the world. Why is this happening? Why not is happening like this? Why is this happening? Tapasya means experience success easily, no question. As you go further, you will experience how the impossible becomes possible so easily. You will experience this more and more. Obstacles are fixed in drama. Obstacles, please a double underline. Obstacles are fixed in the drama from the beginning to the end. Those obstacles also give you experience of making the impossible into possible. Obstacles shall give you an experience of making impossible into possible. And all of you have become experienced. Did you become experienced of making impossible into possible? What is impossible in life? Recognizing God. And what is impossible in life? Getting up early in the morning for meditation, Amrit Vela. It was not so very easy. What is impossible? Coming to Murli class, wearing white dress, becoming vegetarian. practicing purity. Isn't it, sister? Everything is not very normal. We don't do people in the world, they don't practice this. But for us, everything that is impossible has become possible. We are able to practice all the pure things. Isn't it? No effort. So therefore, even an obstacle feels like a game. When impossible becomes possible, obstacles will become games. Do you like to play games? Which game? When Baba says, do you like to play game? In front of Baba's eyes, we are small children. And small children, what game they play? What is the small children's game? You throw ball, catch, catch. Or you throw the ball, they will kick. Small children, what will they play? And when you become very old, I used to see Dadi Manoharindra. I was with her, I saw her. That early morning she get up, Amrit Vela, Murli. After that, she will sit in the sun. And she has to count to, brain power has to be continuous. She's in 80s, so she has to count. And the sister used to sit and give balls, throw ball at her, catch. The Daddy, which number? This is 22. Okay. Now 23, leave. 24, she has to count at least 100, 200. 100 balls in the morning, 100 in the evening, to make the brain activate, because daddies don't think anything about the world. So this is the brain activation. They have the children, they do with the football. So Baba says that you play games, therefore, even an obstacle feels like a game. You play football, do you not? What do? Only when the ball comes to you, what do? You kick it. You kick the ball. If the ball didn't come to you, how could you kick it? There's no fun, there's no game. The ball will come. There was an experiment done in some foreign country. And there's so many videos also have been released. In a busy street where everyone is walking, there was a man who was conducting this experiment, just throwing the ball. And many people, they don't even observe, they're just walking seriously and they're walking out. Few those who observed, they were just looking at the man. Is he mad? Why is he throwing ball at me? What is his intention? He want me to fall? With seriousness, and they will stare at him and jump and go. But there were only children who were attending. When the ball is coming, they were kicking and they were enjoying. If you think too much about the ball, you cannot enjoy the game. If you override the ball, you lose the fun of game. But like children, you should enjoy. Even when you are busy, even when they're serious, even when situation, even when you are totally occupied with many work. But Baba says obstacles come. Obstacles are like game. You feel it game if you kick it as a ball. But and what do people pray in the world? Please, no obstacle should come, no problem, nothing. How can it be happening? Problem should come, then only life is good. By learning, by winning, you will move, isn't it? Happiness is when you win the game of life. Brother Funsho. Yeah. So if you don't play the game, where is happiness? It is impossible, isn't it? So we have to allow ourselves to play, to face the obstacles as a game. And then Baba says, this too is a football game. You enjoy playing a game, do you not? Or do you get confused? You try to make the ball come to you so that you can kick it. This game will continue. It is nothing new. And the drama shows games, and it also brings you full success. Two things. Drama shows games to you, and it also brings full success to you. This is a custom and system of Brahman clan. If you're complaining about obstacles, then you haven't understood the system of Brahman life. the custom of Brahmin clan. You have to have obstacles and you have to face it and you have to move forward. Acha, this group has had many chances to become an instrument of any task, to become an instrument by using any method means to become a chancellor. Did you understand this, Jewel? Baba says, to become an instrument for any task, to offer yourself that I'll be an instrument for this godly task, to become an instrument by using any method means to become a chancellor who takes a chance. You know, the other day, one sister called and she said, please don't involve my husband in too much of service. The brother is in knowledge, the wife is not in knowledge. My husband is a spendthrift. He will spend a lot. So please don't involve him too much in service. Because he will spend a lot of money. She's worried about the future of her children. That if he spends more, what will happen to the future of the children? No saving, nothing. So the brother basically has the habit of spending more. So people get worried if you spend more. But that is not only the way to do service, isn't it? More than money, time and thoughts are more important. Am I right? Give your time, study, give your thoughts, and then you can do a lot of donation. You can do a lot of charity and a lot of service. So Baba says, become a chancellor who takes the chance of service. In today's world, there are many people who have wealth, but what is the greatest wealth that you have? What is the greatest wealth that you have? Thank you. What is the greatest wealth that you have? And according to today's Murli, what is the greatest wealth that you have? Today's Murli. Are you listening? What is the greatest wealth that you have? Baba has listed. And he's asking again and again. In today's world, there are many people who have wealth, but what is the greatest wealth that you have, but which people of the world do not have? That is what is needed today by those who are even wealthy, as well as by those who are poor. What is that wealth? That wealth is tapasya. Tapasya is the method through which we attain that wealth. So Baba says that is peace. How can there be peace in the world? The greatest wealth in the world, people consider it as peace, but more than peace, what do they need? Everyone, the rich and the poor, the educated, uneducated, and the man, woman, young, old, what do they need today? Tapasya. Everyone cannot do tapasya. So what do they need? Tapasvi can give what everyone needs. So what does tapasvi has that the world doesn't have? They need it, and that is sympathy. They think they want peace, but Baba says today they need sympathy. Say sympathy. And in Hindi, the rhythmic words are very beautiful. One is sympathy. Baba says this is the wealth. The wealth of sympathy is called as sympathy ki sampatti. Wealth means sampatti. The rhythm is very beautiful in Hindi. So whether rich or poor, today there is no sympathy. People don't have sympathy on themselves. They're dragging themselves into too much of expansion. They don't come into essence. They do only thing very mean. You know what is mean? Meaningful is different and mean is different. So Baba says the greatest wealth of all is sympathy. If you don't give them anything else but sympathy, you can make everyone content. To make others content, what we have to do is give sympathy. Your sympathy is real sympathy. You know, out of sympathy, what people do? They donate. They donate physical things, worldly things. But what is your sympathy? Brother Asian. That's what Brother Gagan calls. How is your sympathy? What do you do out of sympathy? Yours is a spiritual sympathy. So what do you do out of spiritual sympathy? Your relationship is with godly family. Just a minute. गगन भाई मुरली चल रही है, बाद में बात करते हैं. So Baba says that, oh my God, there is some problem. Excuse me. So Baba says that your sympathy is real sympathy because of your relationship with the godly family. It is not temporary sympathy because we consider the whole world as one godly family. Then the sympathy comes. When you think it is a family, then it is sympathy. That is the real sympathy, Baba says. It is not the sympathy by feeling they are poor, they are, they need food, they need that, they need this. So sympathy with a family feeling is the greatest sympathy. Everyone needs this sympathy and you can give this to everyone. Spiritual sympathy brings fulfillment of body, mind, and wealth. Baba will tell you more about this later. Sympathy will give you fulfillment of body, mind, and wealth. Acha, to the Tapasvi Raj, elevated souls everywhere, to those who constantly experience elevated success by experimenting with yoga and having less expenditure, to those who constantly remain lost in the tapasya of, what is the tapasya of? I am yours and you are mine. To those who constantly dance in happiness with tapasya, to those who sing praise of Baba and of the soul themselves, to such children from this land and abroad, who are embodiments of remembrance, Bab-Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Namaste. Good morning to the spiritual father. May you be greatly fortunate, blessing. May you be greatly fortunate and show the line of your fortune on your face and in action. May you be greatly fortunate and show the line of your fortune through your face and actions. You Brahmin children have received this alaukic birth directly from the eternal Father and the original Father. Eternal Father and the original Father. Those who have taken this birth from the bestower of fortune are so fortunate. Who is the eternal Father? And who is the original Father? Bradola, who is eternal Father? Who is original Father?
The eternal Father is Shiva. The original Father is Baba.
Thank you. Eternal Father is Shiva Baba. Original Father is Brahma Baba. He's the first father of humanity, isn't it? So we have taken birth from both the fathers. The incorporeal has entered into the corporeal form and has adopted us. So Baba says that the bestower of fortune has given birth to you, so you are so fortunate. Can our fortune be limited? And can we beg for fortune when we have taken birth from the bestower of fortune? By keeping your elevated fortune constantly in your awareness, you remain cheerful. Experience being an embodiment of this awareness. Experience being an embodiment of this awareness in a practical way, and let it also be visible to others from your face and in your every activity that you are very fortunate. Always speaking about that which is absent or that which is necessary will make you a beggar. Am I right? Some people are very rich and enough. They are very well off, but still they have the habit of telling, this is not good with me. I need this more. Can you give me this more? Bring me this small this. So this is a habit, and it became a culture also of human beings. Baba says that you are the children of the bestower of fortunes. So experience being an embodiment of this awareness in a very practical way. Experience by being an embodiment of this awareness in a practical way, and let it also be visible to others from your face and in your every activity. Let the line of this fortune be sparkling in the center of your forehead. The line of the fortune should be sparkling in the center of the forehead, and you will then be said to be a greatly fortunate soul.
Sorry. Can you explain the two Babas?
One is the eternal Father. The other one is the original Father. See, origin. Original means origin. We have two forms. One is original form, which is the beginning form, Adi Swarup. The other one is the eternal form. Our eternal form is a soul. We are all souls, points of light. We are all point of lights. So we, the eternal form, is the child of the eternal Father. Baba is point of light and we are point of light. And so we are his children. And the original Father is the first father of the humanity.
What is that?
Prajapita Brahma. In his body, the incorporeal light has descended and adopted all of us. Whatever you are listening, he is through the lotus mouth of his that he spoke. So that is the reason why he is also considered as original father, Adi Pita, Prajapita, Brahma Baba.
There's two names you mentioned Shiva.
Shiva Baba.
Before we mentioned.
Brahma Baba.
Yes, that one. Can you explain?
Explain me.
You have something.
No, not at all. Brahma is his name, the physical Baba. Shiva means the incorporeal light. Shiva is a word that there are three meanings to this. Mr. Uncle, can you tell the three meanings of Shiva? The three meanings of the word Shiva, of the sound Shiva. One is the point. The other one is the world benefactor. And the third one? What's the third one? The third one is the seed. Shiva means the world benefactor, the point of light, and the seed. The three meanings of this word. Brahma is the original father, means a father of humanity. He is the first, through him only we are all created, isn't it?
No Brahma.
Because every soul needs a body to manifest. And so even the Supreme Soul, God the Father, needs a body to come and talk. You all know there are many new souls, so that is the reason you are all asking this point. So Baba says that always remember that you have taken birth from the eternal and original Father. And so we are the children of bestower of the fortune. So we are very, very fortunate. So you become, so these are the wonderful points. So by keeping your elevated fortune constantly in your awareness, remain cheerful, Baba says. By keeping this elevated fortune constantly in your awareness, remain cheerful. Number one. Number two, experience being an embodiment of this awareness in the practical form. And so what will happen if you do like that? And that will be visible through your face, in your actions, to yourself and to others as well. You will look like a light sparkling in between the forehead. And so then only you will be said to be as a greatly fortunate soul. Slogan: a yogi soul is one who is introverted and experiences the form of light and might. A yogi soul is a one who is introverted and experiences the form of light and might. Om Shanti. So what did Baba say? Let the online Baba's children speak so that they can take leave early. Brother Leonard. Okay. What did Baba say? Today's Murli.
Baba.
I am yours, you are mine. Yogi soul is the one who experiments with their yoga power. They are the Tapasvi Raj. Baba has given a new title. Tapasvi Raj means Tapasvi King. Those who are constantly in intense connection and experience the self-sovereignty, because the future world kingdom is based on our self-sovereignty. And so Baba said that tapasya means to enter into the kingdom. You cannot enter into the kingdom if you don't do tapasya here and if you don't become self-sovereign. And so Baba says that you all have a habit for many births, and you have been talking the same thing in front of me for many, many births. What is that we have been speaking? Baba, I am a slave. I am your slave. I am your slave. Baba said, you are my child. How can the child of the bestower of fortune can be a slave? So Baba has given this awareness that we belong to him. And the awareness of being belongingness shall help us to remain as self-sovereigns, and we shall never experience being a slave then. And Baba asked, okay, you are not my slave, you are my child, because a child shall claim the inheritance. And the inheritance should not be begged. You cannot ask, give me inheritance. You have to claim by doing tapasya and becoming capable. And Baba said, okay, but are you slave of Maya? Baba asked, isn't it? So we are not slaves of Maya because enough we have been in the influence of the vices for 63 births. And now we don't want to be. We are free, carefree, because we belong to Baba. And so Baba says, then you have to be happy. In happiness, what do? What do you do in happiness? You dance and you sing. So Baba says, this dance of yours is not the worldly way. And if you sing a lot in the world, you will get throat infection, throat pain. But this song of yours, no throat problems. Where is your throat? Which throat Baba is talking about? It's a spiritual song. Spiritual happiness has to be sung with spiritual throat, which is in the spirit. So many organs we have in the soul. Use the inner voice and sing the praise of God and also the praise of the virtues of yourself in the soul. And so Baba says, when you keep singing these songs, it is not just the singing the song, Baba. When you keep singing these songs, Baba said that you will be light. And each and every action that you perform will be like a wonder. And it is not the simple way to sing the songs that Baba, you are a wonder, you did wonder. It's not just singing, but you need to be an embodiment of the awareness of these virtues. And then what Baba said, you are embodiment of awareness of these virtues. You certainly sing and dance in happiness, but sometimes do you get tired? Are you tireless? And then Baba said, mostly all of you are tireless, but sometimes you get tired. What is the reason that you get tired? You get heavy because you think you are the head and you take all the responsibility. You forget that the responsibility is of Baba. Each and every task, whose responsibility it is? The responsibility is of Baba. But when you forget this and think that you are responsible for any task, then you become heavy and your head will become heavy. Brahman life means easy life. More and more singing and dancing. No heaviness in the head. Heaviness in the head is not a Brahman clan. That's what Baba said today. You don't belong to Brahman clan if there is heaviness in the head. And what else Baba said? Brahman life means easy life, easy yogi life. Easily, you should be able to do tapasya. And what is the easiest thing? What is the easiest thing? Is to say, I am yours and you are mine. Is it easy or difficult, Baba? Is it easy to say, I am yours and you are mine? Be in that deep awareness that I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. And when you said like this, Baba said, Baba also tells the children, yes, I belong to you. When the bestower of fortune says, I belong to you, can you be having any scarcity of fortune? You are so greatly fortunate, Baba said. And how can you ask for fortune when you yourself are fortunate? And so Baba says, you're singing the songs, Baba, you're doing wonders, but are you also not doing wonders? What is a wonder? To make impossible into possible, to make difficulty into easy is wonder. Are you not doing it? If you all are been doing it, all the impossible things, you're making it into possible. In the rain, coming to Murli class, you made an impossible into possible. And so you also are doing wonders. So those who are doing wonders, what should they do? They should celebrate their Brahmin life. Should never ever be influenced by Maya. No heaviness of the head. What did Baba say again? Use the thoughts, the power, the treasure of your thoughts as less as possible. Economize. Don't think too much. The task can be big. The task can be difficult. Use the power of your thoughts. Where the world takes 2-3 minutes to think and do, you take 1 second and you finish it. Baba used this word, you finish it. So what is the aim in this tapasya year of tapasya? Let us be an embodiment of this awareness to perform, to practically experience the power of thoughts. Baba says, experiment with your yoga power. And how do we do it? He said, use less thoughts. The method of experiencing greater success, greater attainment by using lesser thoughts and with lesser effort. No labor. Less effort, greater success. Less investment, greater attainment. Am I right? What Baba said today? These two things have hit my intellect like anything. Less effort, more success. And sometimes big projects, big tasks do come up. And there are two types of vibrations that Baba's children are sending to Baba. Number one, some children say this big service has come because of the fruit of tapasya that we did. And some children say, why this big service? When it is the year of tapasya, let alone sit and do yoga. That's it. We don't want to do any service. Yoga is good. Why service? Baba says, drama will show you two things. One, certainly it is the fruit of your tapasya. In Hindi, it is called as bal phal. The strength, the power of your tapasya will give you the fruit of your tapasya. You understood? Who is it? Okay, Om Shanti. Welcome, brother. The power of your tapasya will give you the fruit of your tapasya. And what will happen then? Then with just little investment, less investment, the attainment is more. Very powerful Murli about tapasya. Those who has any type of question can ask. Then Baba said, create powerful thoughts and vibrations and fulfill the atmosphere. Fill the atmosphere with powerful vibrations. This then will show from your face and from your action. It is not only you shall experience practically, but also others also will see you in a practical way. Yes, please. Because he didn't do the course. He has been coming for a long time, but he could not make time other than Sunday. So he's allowed to attend the class on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. Baba is really sustaining him. Yes, certainly. So anybody has any question in this regard? So we will take farewell from the online Baba's children. So Om Shanti, have a great week ahead. and enjoy. The one small announcement to be made that we are celebrating National Doctors Day on July 1st, that is coming Friday, in the afternoon, 3 to 5 p.m.
This week, Friday.
This week, this coming Friday, in Lighthouse. So the invitation will be sent to everyone online in WhatsApp. So kindly forward it, especially to the medical and paramedical staff, doctors, nurses, or anybody connected to the medical field. Apart from that, also, those who want to learn more about this can be part of it.
1st July.
1st July, Doctors' Day. We felicitate doctors. And also want to tell you that I think it's 2017 that we felicitated doctors in that program in that year. It was Dr. who was a devotee of subject knowledge, and she was regular in all the COVID time. She was regular in Murli class, and she listens to the Murli class in Telugu, which Mataji conducts on Skype every day. And she was not well after taking the booster injection. Some complications come up, and then she has to travel from Enugu back to Lagos in order to go to Bharat, India. And she was selflessly serving in Enugu Hospital, and her close friend, Father Charles, was her last interaction with him, and he left the body. And she was really wondered why, how come energetic brother, Father Charles, who is the father of the church there in Enugu, he died all of a sudden. And since then she felt that if he can go, anytime anybody can go. And she started falling sick little by little, and she came to Lagos only for a short time, and then here she fell sick, and there was no problem, no fever, no cold, nothing, but her oxygen level reduced from over 100 to 90, then 60, then 30, then 20. And so there was no oxygen. Oxygen, though it was given, her lungs were not able to absorb the oxygen. And so they suspect corona, but they didn't know. And she left the body day before yesterday on Mama's Day, and they called us for the funeral service. So when we came to know, because she's Baba's child, isn't it? So we had to go, so we took both cloth, badge, and flowers and everything. According to Brahmin customs, Brahma Kumari's customs, we want to give the farewell to her. And as we went there, we thought we are very late because it was also raining like this day before yesterday continuously. And so when we went to that in Ikeja, it's Omega Funeral Parlor. And there we went, and there was one brother standing for us, Brother Anmol. I said, where are the others? Sorry for being late. I said, we are, that's it. And you're not late, we're just waiting for you. There were nobody. You know, in Indian philosophy, it is said that if somebody leaves the body, they need only 4 people. They need only 4 people when you leave the body, when you die. Only those 4 people only will take you, do everything, the funeral rites. And literally there were only 4 of us. That one brother Anmol, who brought the body from the hospital to the funeral cremation place, and myself, Brother Gagan, and one Nigerian mother who was there all the time with her, Baba too. And she was sitting outside and she was crying. So when we went there, there were nobody. And there were a lot of people from Enugu and from different parts of Lagos connected on Zoom. And when I asked, why are you not here? They said there were protocols. I said, what protocol? Corona protocol. I said, okay, I don't believe any Corona protocol. And we did very good meditation and gave the Baba's book cloth, flowers, everything. And we have given hand, put her in that, offered her body to fire, and gave blessing cards to everybody. And this brother who bought the body, he always considered her as her mother, as his mother. his mother was in Ghana. So he got a blessing that you are a fortunate soul who fulfill the responsibility of love. I remember this blessing because he cried a lot after reading this blessing. And everyone appreciated the blessing cards. So this is the fate and this is the truth. The one who brought the body, Anmol is Indian. Dr. Bharti. She's Dr. Bharti. We felicitated her. She has got the highest humanitarian award by the Rotary, International Rotary Club as well. Nigerian government felicitated her and gave, awarded, rewarded and all. So she's a selfless soul. That much she was connected with all of us. You all might have seen in some or other function she used to come regularly before she left for Enugu. So it is, she is about 68. And her body was completely healthy, no issues at all. Oxygen reduced and she left the body. Till end, they could not diagnose. She was in the best of the hospitals in Lagos.
She's a doctor.
She is a doctor by profession and practice herself. Till the end, she was practicing in the hospital in Enugu. Huge, big hospital. She's an Indian. And she served many Nigerians free of cost, selflessly. That's why she is awarded and rewarded. And I will show her photo, everything. And that is on the Friday, we are having Doctor's Day in commemorating her demise as well.
What time is it?
3 to 5.
In this place?
In this place.
On Friday.
On Friday, 3 p.m. it starts. 3 p.m. Not everyone allowed, only those who can understand and who are related to her, and those who are from the medical field and Baba's children. Because a crowd will only distract and disturb. Okay.